slanders me? Could my reputation cease to be? Overwhelm my possibilities. Would you let me see the future, please? What are these things I dream? Is it just in my head? Tell me, why do we fear the unknown? Why the dread? Why do we hang on? Do we have anything to show? Tell me, why do we fear the unknown? Ocean of unease, open brain jumping to our knees. Terrifying thoughts of what could be, horrified by what we cannot see. If we took the time to prepare, we could handle anything out there. But we buy into the safety net, hasn't added to our comfort yet. What are these things I dream? Is it just in my head? Tell me, why do we fear the unknown? Why the dread? Why do we hang on? Do we have anything to show? Tell me, why do we fear the unknown? Tell me, why do we fear the unknown? Why the dread? Why do we hang on? Do we have anything to show? So tell me, why do we fear the unknown?
That's right. That's right, everybody. Fear the unknown. Welcome to the Unknown Show with Kra-Z Wren-A. And you guys, where are you? I made a show. When did I make that show? I don't know. You know when I made that show. I sure didn't get very many listeners on that show. I was like, what? All right. Are you guys like working 3 jobs now? Or did you go on vacation? Something's not right. Maybe that's it. A fall vacation. Or you're out there sweeping those leaves. Like me, I was out cutting bushes today. What fun that was. And I still have a lot laying in the driveway. I have to cut up and put in bags. So fun. So this week's show, I guess that show, I was reading some news and stuff, articles and stuff. Maybe it bored you to death and you turned it off, or maybe you told your friends, it's boring. Don't go to the show. It's boring. Don't watch that one. It's stupid. Okay, fine. I don't know what to do. I like to read articles, like crazy stuff, weird stuff, and once in a while, okay, I won't do it all the time, I promise. I don't know what you guys want. I want to make you happy, okay? So I'm here to make you happy. So I lined up a bunch of strange songs for tonight. Not that strange, but they're just different ones. Let's say different. That's what I mean. I was going to do this show a lot earlier, but I had to reboot my computer 3 times. I had to turn my modem off. I was having all kinds of problems connecting. I was like, okay, what's going on with the government? Okay, government shut down, so what are they going to do? Shut us down on the computer too? Just seemed really strange, Like I couldn't connect to anything. And I was like, why isn't it connecting to anything? It was really freaking me out. So I finally got it connected, but it was a lot of tries. I'm telling you, I think maybe more than 3 times on some stuff. Just wasn't connecting. It was ridiculous. But anyway, I'm here now. Ha, 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 ha. Because I don't give up, Something, when things like that happen, I just keep going. One time I was on this one show, long time ago, and it took me 50 tries to get on the show. I'm not kidding you. 50 tries to get on the show. Because it just wasn't connecting on the show that one time. And I got on the show. I finally got on it. 50 times? Jeez, man. But I don't give up, I'll just keep going. It's like, oh, you don't want to go on? Well, watch me. Watch me. Suckers. I fight inanimate objects. I do. Or is that right? Computers, yeah. I like to fight them. It's like, oh yeah, put a fight. Come on, let's go. Put up your dukes, all right? Let's go. So, woo! Okay, I know you was waiting for that. I know, I'm like probably waking up my neighbors, and that's not nice. They're probably like, what is that sound? They're probably just dreaming, They probably just dreamt me in their dream. They could dream me in their dream. In fact, their next song is A Dream Within a Dream. Is that cool or what? A dream within a dream. And that's probably what they're doing. They're dreaming, and then I do those noises, and then they hear me in their dream, and they're like, probably make something out of that. I don't know what. Maybe they think of me as riding on a horse or a cow or something. Moo, Jump, wearing cowboy boots and spurs and the whole bit, and a cowboy hat, and have a cow saddled up, and a little whip. Come on, cow, move it. Moo. I'm seriously gonna choke, okay? No, I can't imagine that. I'm imagining it, but I can't imagine doing something like that. But that's funny. Never seen anybody do that. But I'd be the first, because anytime there's anything crazy, I'll do it. Or I'll think of it. I'll either do it or I'll think of it. Something. Oh my gosh. My cat's looking at me like I've totally lost it. He's probably right. Look at that. He just stared at me like really, like his eyes got really big. Tonight I was eating my dinner, and I was on the phone, and I was talking on the phone and eating my dinner. And I had 3 cats on my dining room table, okay? On top of my dining room table, all begging for food. And so the phone went dead for a second, or went off, cell phones do that. So I let out this really loud shrieking scream, like, ah! Really loud. My cats turned into birds, okay? They flew off the table, all 3 of them, all at once. And some of them even hid far, far away and didn't come back. So, if you want to know how to get rid of your cat fast, hey, forget about the squirt bottle. Just scream really shrieking loud at them. They'll be gone. They'll be gone. And they're not coming back for a while. I mean, their eyes got really big, and then they just flew away. They grew wings and just went flap, 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 flap off the table. Bing! They was out of there. I love it. But, it's like, I don't want my cats on the table when I'm trying to eat, I mean, man, if my mother saw me do that, she'd have a heart attack. She didn't raise me to do things like that. These are habits I picked up after I left the home. But we never had a lot of cats because my mother doesn't like cats because she doesn't like them scratching, the scratching thing. It freaks her out. I don't know. I mean, I've been scratched, bit. I mean, I've had tendons bit into, okay? Nerves, tendons, everything. Been scratched, bit, everything by cats. And I still have cats. So, I'm not really that afraid of them. My mother's like deathly afraid of the things. It's like, why? I don't know. Well, one time I had one cat. He was nuts, okay? He jumped on top of my head for no reason at all. This is a kid, like 12 years old. And I was just doing something like playing with my toys or something. I don't know what I was doing. Anyway, it was in my room. And my cat jumped on my head when I got up, I think. And then he just dug all his claws into me. Like, all his claws were in my skull, okay? Underneath my skin, my skull. And I was screaming my mom, Mom! Mom! She comes in and she looks and she's like trying to get this cat off, right? He wouldn't let go. And she freaked out. And I think blood was pouring from my head, you know. And so she got rid of the cat after that and no more cats, you know. She just didn't deal with it. We had lots of dogs, but no cats. And then when I left home, first thing I did was get a cat. Go figure, huh? So I'm not really scared of them, you know. It's like, I think I'd be more scared of a big cat, you know, like a lion or a jaguar or a leopard or something. That, I wouldn't deal with that, okay? No, I wouldn't deal with anything like that. Any kind of big animal that'll hurt you, no thanks, because you really have no chance of getting away. I know little cats, you do have a chance of getting away. You just scream really loud. They know that freaks them out, and they're gone into hiding, you know, for the winter. They won't come out. Oh yeah, it reminds me. I was at my doctor's the other day. Was that yesterday? No, that was Tuesday, or was that Monday? Gosh, I don't remember. Anyway, I was at the doctor. Forgot to tell the doctor that I don't remember anything. Forgot, get it? I'm not telling him nothing yet. Not yet. Anyway, it was like a new doctor, and I just had to get an appointment to find out who this new doctor is, and they had to find out who I was. But the weird thing is usually doctors come in with their computers or a piece of paper or something. Especially when they don't know the person, like the first time they meet you, and they don't know the drugs that you're taking and blah blah blah, all this stuff, right? This lady comes in and she knows everything about me without looking at the computer, without looking at a piece of paper. And there's even things I was forgetting that she brought it up, you know, like medicine or different things about me, and she was bringing it up, and she knew about everything about me, and I'm looking at her like, okay, what'd you do, study me overnight? And then I was thinking, maybe she's a robot. Maybe I got a doctor as a robot doctor.